What is up, guys? We are live. I think. Let me double check. Yep, we're live. What's going on, guys? Very impromptu live stream just announced today. Not centered. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, on the eve of Black Friday, I decided to. I've been looking for a few days now for some of the deals, particularly on Amazon, and wanted to get them out to you guys. Ideally, this would have been a better video to kind of produce than to go live, but that's not what we're doing. We're going live. If you guys have any deals of your own that you've seen, by all means, throw them in the comments. I do not have enough monitors for this. I'm realizing really quick, but let me see. Just double checking, guys, that I'm on the air here. Case Pilates and more. Good morning. Good morning, Case Pilates. You made it out. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, some of you guys may catch this on the replay, and that's okay. I just figured I would go live with it so I can you can ask questions if any come up, and it enables me to get it to you before tomorrow. But some of these deals are actually on for several days anyhow, so we should be good there. Bear with me here. I'm just bringing this up on screen, and we will be good to go. Let me see. All right. Okay, we're good. Okay, so yeah, guys. So with Black Friday coming up, I'm not one for what do they call it, consumerism, but all of us are building channels, building small businesses, and certainly some of the best deals on gear that could be important to us comes up on Black Friday. So let me see, shut that off. So wanted to go over that, shutting a bunch of these windows here. My kids are at home, so of course, internet's being spliced about 50 ways right now. Anyway, okay, so let's get started. So basically what I did, I compiled a list, and it's basically some of the things that are cost effective and that are even more cost effective with like that average, 20, 40% off, mainly on Amazon. Everything that I'm going to talk about, all the links are in the description. If they're not, I'm going to add them after, but they should be there now. And just basically not necessarily always the best items that are available for equipment or the most expensive, but basically things that I know could improve your production quality or your workouts or whatever you're doing. So with that, let's get started. First thing I came across was, I wonder if I should do a screen share on this. I guess I won't bother. First thing I came across was ring lights. The newer 18-inch ring light. It's actually this exact same one that I've got. It is on sale. I believe it's 20% off, and it's dimmable, which I like, and it's the oversized ring light. Dimmable is important, particularly if you're in a small space, because you don't want to be blinding yourself with light. You want to be able to adjust it depending on where you are at a given time. So good one there. Ring lights come in handy for tons of stuff, whether you're vlogging, fitness videos, whatever. One that you might want to check out. Another one that I came across, these are no particular order, by the way, just as I came across them. A camera slider, an electronic one. Now, I've talked in some of my videos about sliders and utilizing sliders. I've got a manual one here that I will use when I'm filming people. Now, most of you guys, you won't probably be interested in this because you're probably only doing single camera filming. But this is an electronic slider that you can actually set up, and you can time it so that it basically goes back and forth every 30 seconds, every minute. It's made by Camera Slider Track Dolly Rail System with motorized time lapse and video shot follow focus, panoramic shooting, 31-inch. So let me just click on the link here to see who actually made this. GVM, great video maker. So it is something that's there if you are someone who's doing two cameras, or if you're using one, you just want to change your angles. This is something you can basically set it up and time it so it's going to go back and forth or forward and backward, filming you. It is on sale for Black Friday at 28% off. So $130 off of that. Next on the list, this is one that a lot of you guys ask me about. People ask me about the lights that I use here. Now, the lights that I use in this room are worth about $1,000 a piece. Mainly because I actually do the video work for a living. So, I'm dealing with commercial clients and things like that. This is overkill for me doing YouTube, and this would be overkill for you doing YouTube. However, there is a nice lighting kit that's made by Newer. And I always recommend this to people, actually. Newer is a more of a budget-friendly brand, but anything that I've ever bought from Newer has been fairly decent. I've never really been disappointed in their stuff. So this is basically it's a two-piece LED video light kit. So it includes the stands and the dimmable lights that you can basically use. Again, you can set them up in your room to remove shadows, to put some light on your face, and you can, depending on the size of your room or how dark it is, you can actually adjust the settings on it. So you can make it dimmer or brighter, which is very important, much like the ring lights. So that is actually on at 18% off right now, which is a pretty good deal. $203.99. Now, some of these prices that I'm quoting are actually Canadian dollars. So for you guys in the US, it's actually going to be less than that. So you're looking at like $150, $160. So check that one out. It comes with the light stands. It comes with everything. I think it even comes with the diffuser paper that you can actually put over the light to soften the light up a little bit as well. And for people that have issues with shadows, that will soften up any shadows. Whew, okay, so next one. Next one up was very basic one, Ethernet cable. If any of you guys do live streams, and I know some of you do live stream your workout, this is a very good quality Ethernet cable. It's very important to hardline yourself when you're doing live streams. So if you've got a modem in your house, being able to actually plug in your camera or your computer to the actual modem, because that way you're going to get the strongest possible Wi-Fi, or not Wi-Fi once it's plugged in, the strongest possible internet, to make sure that there's no lagging, and it's the absolute best quality on the other end for people that are watching you. This is on, it's 24% off. It's on for $42.75. It's 100 feet of Ethernet cable. So I don't care how big your house is, this will reach your modem probably from wherever you're doing your filming. Something to consider. And again, it will improve the quality of your live streams significantly, because you don't want to have bad Wi-Fi. Next up, the Elgato Cam Link 4K. I've spoken about this before. The Elgato Cam Link is what basically turns your camera into a webcam. So I'm using one right now. The only reason that's not any higher resolution is that StreamYard only lets me do 720 resolution, unless I upgrade and I can get 1080. So, but when I do anything else, it basically you can stream in 4K, and it basically, you plug it into your USB, and then you plug your HDMI cable into the Cam Link, and then you plug it into your camera. Your camera turns into your webcam. Again, if you're somebody who's using a cell phone or a laptop to live stream to people, this is a way to increase the quality by improving the camera you're using. So there are cheaper versions of these Cam Links that are out there, but I don't particularly trust them. And I know that Elgato is really, really good. And it is currently, what's the discount? Thought I had it written down here. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's like 12% off right now. So not a huge discount, but it's a discount, and maybe worth looking into if you do a lot of live streaming or are considering it. Live streaming is also a great way if you want to start up a members section on your channels. You could be doing live stream workouts. There's no editing involved. You set up, good camera, run it to your computer, use the Elgato, and suddenly you're doing live streams for members only area and charging money to people who want to do those workouts. Moving on. Amazon Basics double braided nylon USB 2.0 cable. That's basically just the cable that would go from your Elgato Cam Link to your camera. So again, this is some of the gear that I've talked about in my live stream tutorial video, but just a good affordable cable. The reason I like the double braided is because it doesn't, I've had a cheaper versions before this one and they snap. They get pulled in wrong directions. This is very flexible. It can be kind of kinked around and nothing will happen to it. They're a lot tougher. And so, yeah, it's a 31% off. So really good deal on that right now. If you're, again, thinking about doing any live streaming or you want to improve existing live streams that you're doing. And all right, now we're getting into cameras. So the best, and again, the reason I focused on Amazon for this is because I figured it's the most universal thing for all of you guys who are out there. I mean, it's hard for me to say, Walmart in the US, if there's people in Canada or overseas. Amazon's pretty universal. So we stuck to Amazon, not to mention the fact that you don't need to leave home and we're still kind of in a COVID thing right now. So getting the cameras, the best camera deal that I've seen on Amazon in terms of consumer cameras that are budget friendly was the Sony ZV-1 camera. It's a content creator camera. It's very much like the A6400. It's on right now for 11% off as part of the Black Friday stuff. It's a mirrorless camera, very good in low light. Essentially, it is a consumer budget-friendly version of the camera that I'm using right now. So worth looking into. Again, all the links are in the description of this video, and you can check them out if you would like. But that was the best, again, consumer-friendly, good 4K resolution camera that I saw that's coming up as far as Amazon goes. I know sometimes Walmart in the US has some big deals on the A64 and 6500 camera. Sometimes it's as much as 30-40% off. But I haven't seen that confirmed yet for this year, so I didn't add it to this. Next one that I saw that was kind of interesting was wireless microphones. So Extuga XCM012 dual wireless lav microphone. This is on right now for 20% off, and this is basically, you've got your receiver that's going to plug into your DSLR camera, and then you've got the wireless pack that you will wear, and it will basically run your audio directly into the camera, so you don't have to film it separately and synchronize them. It's what I do with my videos right now. So it kind of skips a few steps, and it's something you can potentially do there for anybody looking for that. And it's less than $100, so pretty good price. Next up, tripods. So 20% off Manfrotto lightweight travel aluminum tripod. I'm a big fan of Manfrotto tripods. Not all tripods are made the same. The one thing I like about Manfrotto is that they're very fluid, which means that when you move the head, and I know a lot of you guys just have stationary tripods, but if you're doing any filming where you're trying to move or pan or zoom or things like that, it's very soft in how it moves, and it looks nice instead of these jerky, clunky, cheaper tripods. So that would be one. I've got two Manfrotto travel tripods that I use. I like them a lot. They're good quality. They're just very good quality tripods, and 20% off right now for Black Friday. Next up. Oh, this thing was cool. So I looked into some actual fitness equipment stuff as well. And this thing came up. It was a LED gym timer display. So basically it's an electronic display that can go in the background of your videos, and it's got the buzzers and everything else. So if you really wanted to give people that class feel and then not have to add time cues in your videos, you can hook this thing up and it can be buzzing and beeping with the timer right over your head in the background. So it's by Seasai LED Gym Timer Display Second. It's quite nice. I actually thought about getting one of those myself if I could fit it in here. I thought it might look kind of cool. But it is 20% off. It's less than $100, and it's got a remote control, whole 9 yards. So take a look at it. Again, all the links for this stuff is below. I know it's hard when you can't see it, and I don't want to do a screen share right now because I don't want this to freeze up or anything. So yeah, so check that out. And next thing I came up with, again, going through some actual equipment pieces now, resistance bands. There's a nice set of resistance bands. It's like a multi-set that goes up to almost 150 pounds of resistance, and it is 26% off right now. You know, variety is the spice of life. If you're still in that area where you're trying to figure out new workouts that you can offer people or try new things, I mean, this is, you know, in Canadian dollars, this is $27 for a whole set of resistance cables. Maggie Gaming, hi Maggie. Yeah, so basically it's set up there, and you can start offering resistance tubing workouts if it's something you want to offer or attempt to offer. Moving on from that. Resistance loop bands. Everything in fitness seems to be 20 to 40% off. This is 38% off, and it's basically like those fabric booty bands. And it's a set of 5. So again, very affordable, 38% off. It's $9.99 Canadian. So it's probably about $7 US. And get some booty band workouts on your channels. Next one up is Bowflex Select Tech Kettlebell. Kettlebell workouts are huge. We've talked about it so many times on this channel. I know a lot of you are probably not diehard kettlebell people. Maybe some of you are, but the great thing about Black Friday and going into the holidays is a lot of those home workout people, they don't buy, especially in that beginner level, they don't buy multiple kettlebells to have around their house because some people are in condos and everything else. Bowflex Select Tech is what they will buy. Now, this is something you could purchase. It's on right now. It's 20% off for Black Friday. You can basically add Bowflex Select Tech right into your titles. Utilize this, offering kettlebell workouts. Kettlebell workouts are popular. Bowflex is popular. It may be an opportunity for you to piggyback off of their marketing, start putting videos that they're using the Bowflex Select Tech kettlebell, and who knows what could happen from that. Could be a sponsorship deal for you. So I thought that was a good one. There are some good deals on actual kettlebells as well that you can look for yourself. But I thought the Select Tech was great because it's going to give you multiple weights. And again, it's a great way to connect with consumers out there who are going to look for Bowflex Select Tech kettlebell workouts. Moving on. Yeah, okay. I noticed here too. Hex dumbbells, rubber Hex dumbbells are on 20% off, which you don't see very often. I figured I would add that just because, again, dumbbells, very seldom do they go on sale. And if you need rubber Hex dumbbells for your workouts, these are great for home use. 20% off on Amazon. Link is in the description below. Not much more I can say about dumbbells. Additionally, Bowflex has a Select Tech dumbbell set. It's on right now for 20% off. Again, I'm not so much big on the Bowflex brand, but they have great marketing and a lot of people buy their products. So if somebody is able to do a search on YouTube, because if they've got a Bowflex dumbbell or kettlebell or whatever, and this company sells millions of these things, there are people with those at home. Those people are training at home. And if they see you with the exact same product as them, they're much more liable to subscribe to your channel and do the workouts with you because they're going to feel that they've got the exact right product to use in that workout. And I know that Bowflex itself does not offer workouts that I've seen with these products. So there is select tech, and not to mention the fact that it allows you to, again, adjust. And if you're doing a workout, you can adjust it down for your bicep curls, adjust it up for doing shoulder press, and you can tell the person at home to do the same thing instead of expecting them to have 3 or 4 sets of dumbbells. All right. Next one I thought was just a Swiss ball. Everybody on the planet, I think, has a Swiss ball hidden somewhere. They're going to pull it out in January looking for workouts to do. I have shot DVDs on just Swiss ball exercises and sold thousands of them. So there's always an audience for that. And it's an anti-burst one, 33% off. So you're basically saving a third of the price. And link is below if you wanted to check that out. This is just little things, guys, that if you need to fill some gaps in your studios or where your area where you're working at or home, take advantage of the savings where you can. So that's basically all the main things. I didn't want to overwhelm you guys with stuff that you don't necessarily need. I wanted to keep it with things that might be valuable for creativity with your workouts, or things that might be valuable with upping the production quality of your workouts. The only other thing which I had mentioned was the Adobe Suite, which for the next few days is on at 40% off. And I know for a fact that Black Friday is the biggest sale that Adobe does. So Photoshop, Adobe Premiere, all of those, all of that software is basically a part of Adobe Suite, and it's 40% off the price. So what you'd be paying for the entire spectrum of software that they offer is what I pay for Premiere alone on a monthly basis, because I didn't buy it during a sale. So might be worth checking into. The only other thing I saw was I started looking around for some music and some deals, and the one that jumped out was Audio Pro. No, I never even got a chance to check the actual music if it's any good, but they are offering 70% off your first year as a Black Friday deal. So Audio Pro is the name of the company if you want to Google it. I don't know if I'll have the link below, but you can check it out. Check out the music if it's any good. If you guys don't have subscriptions to a music service, this might be a way to get yourself started on that. It's all basically set up for YouTube and stuff. I just read it really quick. I happened to notice it at the end. So that is basically it, guys. Those are the things that I came up with. Didn't want to waste too much of your time with this. I wanted to keep it, under 30 minutes, but I've gone up and down on Amazon. These are some of the better products that I saw as far as sales go. If there's little things that you need, if you guys have questions about it, you can throw the questions in comments below. You can always reach out to me on the Facebook group. So it's basically just a few things that I saw on Amazon that jumped out to me that I thought could benefit some of you guys who are building channels, but still working on, a bit of a budget and stuff. So as far as the gear that I use, if you're ever interested in that, most of my other videos, I actually put links to the gear that I use in there. But as I said, some of the stuff that I've got is overkill for YouTube, and not necessarily, and you're better off putting your money in other places. But there's a few things, guys. I will leave it at that. Hopefully this is helpful for you guys if you're looking for a few things. I did think about getting into some clothing items and that as well, but that's more of a personal level thing and in the eye of the beholder. So I didn't want to get into that because I'm far from a fashion person. So leave it at that. I hope you guys are having a good week, and I will be talking to you very soon. Take care and have a good night.